Right, we're heading back into that same little old Tannin stream I normally fish here, and got to climb over all these log jams and blackberry bushes and stuff to get in the river. So we had about 10-11 mils of rain last night. It's pumped a bit more water back into here. I don't know what it's going to fish like. Last couple of times I've been up through here it's been poor, and then I'll get out and I'll go further downstream. Anyway, we'll give it a go and see how we get on. But I'm starting off with a little well beat up and well used little white miller, 1.5 grammer, size 00, little Meps one, and I got a few. I got another lot coming during hopefully this week, coming in from France, and yeah, so we'll see how we go anyway. And hopefully might pick up a couple up here, since this stretch of water hadn't given up a trout at all this season so far. I've just got a second trout. Nice one too. Feels a bit heavier than the other one, a bit more condition on this one. Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful condition. It's taken off that left river bank there. Oh, he's lovely. So I'll get him off. We'll slip the net under him and get a couple of picks, and then yeah, get him off. Oh, since the last time I was up here, big old bloody wattle trees come down across the river, and I had to get up through there, and I've been breaking branches off, making my way up. Should have brought a bloody handsaw with me. Anyway, we've got through it, and all clear water ahead again now, hopefully. Right, on to trout number 3, there he is. So, coming in, nothing big. It's the first one for 35 minutes. I've had a couple of little hit and misses in between, and yeah, let's just throw in behind that log there. I thought I had a little bump before when I came down this side of the stream, but I thought I'd probably bounce off a rock, and then I flicked one back in there between that big boulder and that dead wood, and probably halfway between there and myself, and this fella come and grabbed hold of it. So yeah, well, not a real big one, but it's a fish, and still it's a legal size. But we'll let him go for another day. Maybe we'll breed and spawn and put a lot more fish back in this little stream. Oh, just had to do a balancing act getting across those 2 fallen trees here to get across that channel there, that creek, to continue on a bit further. Finally, got the second trout on. Oh, that's taken a while. Let's see, 45-50 minutes since the last one. He's nothing big, but I finished up going for a Meps Fluoro micro pigment rainbow trout pattern, size 0, 2.5 gram. The water being a bit deeper and faster than that, and I thought I would just try a fluoro and give that a crack. And that was a direct cast up there, and he hit about halfway down. So it's only just, as you can see, he's only just hooked in that jaw. So we'll get him off and let him go. How lucky was that? Just putting the net in there, now pop the hook. Anyway, we'll weigh him and see what he goes. Right, well, I made it out of the river through all this crap here. I come to a fence if I could get over. I know that easy to walk back, but Jesus, I don't think I'll go through that way again. Next time I come fish early, and I'll fish on up further and get out. This bush is just so thick. It's real deadly. And thank God it's a cooler day, and no Joe Blakes out and about. If they were, they would have been coming a mile away anyway. 485 grams. Beautiful fish. Oh, there he is, sitting them on the bottom there. Very good. He's on his way. Alright, we've gone with the little beat up, very old, well used, beaten up little 00 1.5 gram Mepps gold Aglia spinner for starting. See how we go with that. I did have a Black Fury sticker on it at one stage, but I keep flattening the blades out and put the hooks off center, and yeah, it gives, when you're fishing these little streams and you're fishing downstream, you have to, I mess around with the blade quite a bit there to make sure it rotates properly in the fast flow. I call it honing the honing the Mepps. There we go, second cast. They're on the run. This fish followed it all the way down and then turned as I got it out to lift out the water. So I flicked straight back up to that right end riverbank, that flat water next to near the bubble line. Halfway back, halfway down, and this brownie come and swallowed it. He's a bit tangled up, and boy did he skim across that water. Anyway, we'll get him off. Beautiful condition. Yeah, so we'll unhook and untangle the poor little bugger and let him go. Just made up for all that crap down there. Now, got into this nice bit of water here. So I'm hoping I'll pick up another trout here, any luck, and some good water up around the corner too. So yeah, we'll plug on and see how we go. Right, I'm just on our third trout. Got him near in, he's still holding deep there. There it comes. This one's he's taking on the Aglia in a brown trout pattern. Aglia fluo in the micro pigment and a brown trout. I had a couple of follows on the bug spinner, stone fly. They wouldn't touch it. Just sat behind it. Went back to rainbow trout pattern on the Aglia, wouldn't touch that. So I just put a brand new brown trout pattern one on. Long cast up the middle there with that bubble line coming down, and yeah, this little tacker here's grabbed hold of it. So there you go. So they're a bit funny, finicky today. It's very eerie. Well, making your way along this waist deep water here. It's just below my waist now. I've shallowed up a little bit. You know, waiting for one of these big Tasmanian 1 metre lobsters, freshwater crow things to grab hold of me leg here in a minute and drag me under. It's just you got to really feel your way along the bottom. There's that much debris, and like this big log here, just, you know, that goes right out under the lee, and just trip yourself up so easy. So you just matter to take your time and one step at a time slowly. Still no sign of a trout yet, which is a bit disappointing. But the water's still very cold up through here too, so maybe another month I reckon, and it'll all change. Right, just got another one here. It's bigger than the last one. Nice fish. This brown trout pattern Aglia micro pigment lure has really done the job today since I changed over to it. And I've had to sharpen the trebles a few times. I've been a lot of rocks on the bottom, even bottom bouncing and that, and so yeah. So just get your little honing stone there, little sharpening stone out, and just keep touching them up. And even when you've got a few trout, after every third trout, just give them a little touch up. Well, that rain's brought all this crap down, and this river's flooded, and we've got to try and get up through here somewhere. Oh yeah, I'll get through this part and see how we go. Better be a fish up there, it better be worth it. Right, hook trout number 9. It's a fish of the day too, this one. Just taking the backhand cast up there. I nearly bypassed this. I was going to come in the other side of it and throw back, but I thought better if I get in the river and cast up and bring the lure back down, which I did, and yeah, it took 5 casts and got off it in the right spot, and this fella, he's pretty well hooked, but he'll be alright though. It's just in behind that front jaw. Alright, I'm calling it a day now, and that's the little lure that's done its job really well today. Once I put it on, it hasn't really looked back. Alright, number 12 caught, and it's, what is it now? Just gone 5 to 4, so I've had about 3 hours and 20 minutes in the river, so for a dozen trout, and you know, I should have had probably 17 all up. Anyway, we'll let this fella go. It's only on his way. No, I'm just going to fish a bit more around that corner and call it a day. I'm probably within about half a kilometre of the car now, so it's been a good day. One of my best ones for the season. So we'll, yeah, maybe add 1 or 2 more before I get out. Right, just hooked our first fish. Nice one too. He's a fighter. It wasn't looking good there. I was in 2 minds. Oh, he's tied himself in a knot now. And, he's a decent fish. Probably 350 grammer. And that was just taken near the bushes there. I had about 6 casts around here, and then I just happened to get one in the right spot. And this fella's come out and grabbed hold of it. So I don't like being tangled like this. So I'll get him off as quick as I can, and then we'll get him back in the drink. What I've just done, I've taken that little old bit up ugly gold off, and I've put a little 00 Black Fury gold on. It's one I've used before, and it's one of the first lures I ever started fishing with. It was a Black Fury. And it was the first trout I ever caught was on Black Furies. And with all the new models and that they've brought out, you know, nowadays, over the 55 years I've been trout fishing, I sort of moved away from them a bit. But you know, when I look back on it, they are still one of the best lures you can get your hands on. So I'm going to give this little fellow a workout today, and yeah, let's hope he can perform like they used to. I'm sure it will. First cast up in this little stretch here, where that tea tree's right on the water, and got this nice beautiful brown fish of the day. Look at it. I just started slowly retrieving it down to the same flow, the same speed as the water. I just felt this dead weight. It felt like I snagged a little stick or something in the water. It just dragged, and then I put a bit of pressure on it, and all hell let loose, and this fella was on the end of it. There's trout fishing for you. You just never know. He's taking it well too, so we'll get him off, and it's in his bottom jaw there, just on the inside of his mouth, so he'll be pretty right. So we'll net him and get him off. See down further, there's a big tree across the river, and as I'm walking up, I'm looking along this river bank here, and have a look how much these river banks are cut back, and especially just right here opposite me. Have a look how it's really cut back underneath, and then when you look up and you just see the weight and the size of that gum tree, a big eucalyptus above me. I think, my God, that is going to come down here one day. I only need a big strong wind or a little bit more of that riverbank cut away, and boy, I don't know even when it comes down. I've had three hit and misses in that last stretch of water that I just come up from that fallen log. Got a bit more good water ahead, and see if we can get another couple before I go home anyway. Well, it was well worth making my way over that log jam all around through there to get into this patch of water. And we've got a bit of a clear run ahead of us, I think, when I get up around this corner anyway. So any luck we may get another one, and maybe even half a dozen. Alright, he's off unhooked and ready to go, and unusual marking behind the eye there. I mean, you know they have spots behind the eyes, but that's a gem, something different. Anyway, we'll Let him go, send him on his way, and he's good to go. Yeah, he's just sitting there. There he goes, off downstream. He'll be good. No sweat. And then bloody stupid waterfowls up in the river going to stuff it up now. And right in the middle of the river, the bloody corkhead. Yes, I think this is my easiest way to get through that log jamming up and around through here. And into the next stretch of water. I don't know how well this trout's hooked, but oh god. I was the bellway, I cast up here to the right hand side riverbank. It's not a bellway come up behind the lure. I felt a little bump, and then as I got close I could see the whites of his mouth, the mouth of the trout behind. So I just sort of held the lure there, give it a little jiggle, and he's grabbed hold of it. He's not really, now he's putting up a form, so I've got him up near the surface, but he's just been swimming around like real leisurely. Now he's putting up a fight now. He knows he's hooked now. So, yeah, not a big one. He's nice fish though, but just hooked in that top jaw. So we'll get him off. So that's trout number 5, and that makes it my 170th trout for the season so far. So I'm slowly getting up there. I want to try and get the 200 before Christmas. So hopefully we'll get there. It's the 1st of December today, so yeah, should hopefully do that. Oh, these little streams seem to be getting worse with these log jams. Gosh, truth. They go around that one, they've got another beauty ahead of me up through there yet. Oh. Flicking this little bit of flat water here anyway. I'll do a backhand cast up there. There might be a trout sitting in there for a lucky. Oh, thankfully the rain's eased off. I've just got hooked on a nice fish here too, a lovely brown. Come in from under that overhanging bush in there. He's a nice sized fish. Oh yeah, close. He's in the 300s. Not high, but probably low 300 grammer. I'm going to watch a lot of snags in here, so I've got to keep his head up. Oh, nearly under that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, beautiful fish. Yeah, lovely, lovely. So I'll get the net into this fella and get him off and get a couple of pics and send him on his way. Right, I had to bypass the rivers. The river's running down through there, and I tell you now, they could be jumping out of the water waving flags to me, and no way in the world would you get me going down through that and so, through all that there in summer. Not at all.